everybody, I hope you're all well. Today I want to show you packing video, and I love watching those kind of videos, and I always watch them to just get information and try to improve the way I do things, to be more efficient, more minimal with how I pack and the way I pack. I have a list of items that I compiled some time ago because I often travel for a long term. I often travel during summer for like maybe 1 month, 1.5, almost 2 months I could be traveling. So I always have that experience of being somewhere and having things that I need, that I don't want to go and buy something that I use quite regularly. So if I need to use it, like if I need it quite regularly, I want to have it with me. I don't want to buy anything extra and then have that extra item. Of course, it's best if you travel somewhere where you can borrow things from your relatives, from your friends, or like sometimes if you're female you need those services like manicures and pedicures, and sometimes you are in a location where you can get them at a good price and really good level of service, like what I do in Ukraine. But sometimes you are in another destination where not necessarily services are at a really good level and at a really good cost as well, so sometimes you're going to be more prepared. This trip that I'm going for now is a very short ski trip, so 4 days. So considering that, I have not too many options. I still want to have some variations of the outfits because I'm a bit more fashionable person and my blog is about fashion. I have some outfits ideas in my reels as well, so please go and check out my Instagram for just like pure inspirational ideas and how I combine things. So this is my 100 item travel list. So obviously you'll need your passport, your phone and your charger. My top 5 items are all like very needed tech. Laptop, for this trip I'm not bringing my laptop. Headphones, I am just wearing my like plain like wired headphones. I don't use AirPods at the moment, and my pro wireless AirPods, I don't need to bring them on this trip. Obviously I have sunglasses. Number 7, I have my pouch that I use like a cosmetic case, and this means just like bring the case, then contents will be disclosed a bit later. Number 8, wallet with money. This is my wallet. I take out everything that I don't need, everything that's just for this country, I don't need it. If it's just for the airport, obviously bring it. Number 9, keys for home, to come back home, just so you don't forget, you know, that checklist. Number 10 item is actually just my suitcase. So we are traveling, we're gonna need a suitcase, so this is an item, so it counts as well within my list. So number 11 is personal care, toothpaste and toothbrush. I use this from Muji, the case. We're traveling as a family of 4 kids, will have their own pack with their toiletries, and I'm using all the hotel toothpaste I had before. I saved them especially for these really lovely short trips, so I don't have to bring a big pack. Otherwise, if I wouldn't have, I would go and get like a Marvis one in a pharmacy. This would go to the backpack because if you're traveling late, like sometimes you want to have your dinner at the airport or eat something and then you want to brush your teeth, so I don't pack it inside my other toiletries bag that is in my suitcase. Then I have my personal care item set, so items 12 to 20, that would be all my beauty related. My number 12 is a face wash. My number 13 is a toner. I don't use toner at the moment, so skip it. Number 14, any kind of lotion that you put on your face, SPF, sunblock, things like that. 15 would be makeup and like anything that you put on your face. So I'm gonna have a primer and my tinted moisturizer, that is Laura Mercier. I also have a concealer that goes into the same category. Number 16 is anything for eyes, so like eye cream, eye pencils, and mascara, things like that. So I have a mascara here. And number 17, anything that you would use for brows. My to-go, like for any short trip when I don't do makeup, is just a clear brow gel, and if I wanted to be able to do a bit more evening makeup, I'll bring my colored brow gel, both are by Charlotte Tilbury. Number 18 is anything that you would use for your lips, any type of color that you would use on your face, so that would be blush for me. I am pale, that's why I need to use some blush on my face. I also would bring my lip products. They're gonna be in this pouch. For this trip I'm using this Claron lip oil, and I have my lip balm, which is Hermes, and I use this one. This is two products that I love, and I think it's not too much. If I obviously was a bit more minimal, I would not bring them, but I like having them. My number 19 is a perfume, and this also I would like to have it with me. I have put it in the atomizers. Just be careful when you use it. I spilled a lot of like perfume before when it didn't go exactly into the atomizer, but these save my life. For long-term travel, I usually try to pack 2 of those, or like if it's they could last you for like a week, sometimes 2 weeks. If I'm at somewhere and I see a travel sized perfume that I really like, that I obviously will buy it as well, because I don't usually check my bag, so I can't have very big bottles. Number 20 would be any kind of extra makeup. If you're planning a photo shoot, if you're planning anything extra, for me that would be sometimes eyeshadow. I like to have like some glow on my eyes, so I have a little pot of eyeshadow. It's kind of like a glitter, creamy, so not a liquid. It's easy to pack as well. That was the first 20 items, so anything that's super essential and personal care. My numbers 21 to 30 are anything related to personal wearing clothes that you need to be comfortable anywhere you go when you are not at home. So 21 is something to wear at the destination, like a loungewear. So for my summer trips, that would be sometimes a robe or a cute like a comfy set. For this trip, I am gonna have a long sleeve t-shirt, and I'm gonna wear the same trousers that I'm wearing for my loungewear when I'm just in a hotel, because it's a winter trip. Number 22, your underwear. Usually pack for how many days you go. If you go longer, obviously I just pack everything that I have. I don't have that much, maybe just like 7 items, and then you give them to the wash. Number 23 is swimsuits. You will always need a swimsuit at any destination, including ski destination, and for summer I'll bring 2 swimsuits. Even if I go for a very summery holiday, for me 2 swimsuits is everything that I need. Then 24 and 25, like your capsule wardrobe for basic tops, or like for tops of any kind that you'll wear at that destination or at that season. Number 25 would be for bottoms that you would wear at that destination. So minimum would be 4. That would allow you to create easy outfit. I think for super small trips, you probably could have like more tops maybe and the same bottom. So maybe for 4 days, I'm thinking now I could actually wear just like 2 trousers, 1 trouser 2 days and another pair of trousers for extra 2 days. But just because you have a lot of variation, you're going to be outside, you're going to be inside. If it's winter, you want to have to change, so you can have like one set that is airport and lounge, and then another set for wearing it after, and for ski I have another set that is just for skiing. So my 24s for this trip are like these trousers. These are loungewear trousers that I wear, and they are casual and they are suitable for the airport. They look good. I initially planned to wear another set, loungewear set, that I was keeping for that occasion, but I was wearing it quite a bit and I saw that it doesn't look as fresh. These are really old actually. These are from 2019 and I still love them. They're in great condition, so I took them from my archive and I'm gonna wear them. Other trousers that I have for this trip are skinny leather look leggings that I'm gonna use both for skiing and for upper ski. For like wearing them in winter, they are such a great base. And my other pair of trousers for this trip is a wide fitting leather trousers that I'm gonna use for upper ski. Both I can line with my thermals, and they're gonna be warm and they're really easy to maintain, so I don't need any more because it's a winter trip. We're just talking about like non-ski things that would also apply to any winter kind of holiday. Talking about clothes that you wear on top. So 25 is your 4 basic tops. So at the moment this is what I'm wearing, and I'm gonna bring it with me. This is my Totemi t-shirt. It's oversized and it's a great layer. I've been taking it to all of my trips. And then I have this cashmere jumper, so it's a second top. Another kind of top is another cashmere in khaki color, and I have a plain like loungewear t-shirt that I already mentioned. And of course, because it's a ski holiday, you have specialist items that are included as extras in this list. All of the other tops that I'm bringing to this trip are some Uniqlo thermal tops. I have one just like roll neck. I can wear it both casually. I probably will not wear it for skiing. One specific heat tech top for skiing, one more set, so another top. So I have 3 like thermal tops. Maybe this would be actually too much, and I'm bringing one spare white t-shirt, which is a long sleeve, to wear it in the same way that I'm wearing this t-shirt. Apart from that, I would have 2 tank tops because I like to wear them under things like cashmere jumpers, so I'm not gonna be cold, and I just I'm a bit cold triggered, so I feel more like layers will make you warmer. Obviously underwear, which we already spoke about, everything, all of these items go into my packing cube. I have one bra and I'm wearing one at the moment, so I have 2 bras together. The other bra is also like to be worn both casually and for sports and for anything else. For this trip is 4 days. I'm packing 2 sets of thermals. I think I'll wear both for 2 days. Maybe we'll not ski on one of the days, so that would be enough. When it's a longer period of time, when it's 7 days, you also need just 2 thermal sets. You'll wear one on the first few days, then you change into the second one. The first one goes into the wash, and then when you're wearing the second one, the first one comes back, so you usually don't need more than 2. I like the ones from Heat Tech Uniqlo. I have the really old one, and I have some new ones as well. For my husband, I got some from Mountain Warehouse. I think it's a really good brand as well that a lot of people are going for. We just go for polyester. I'm not into merino as well. For my kids, I ordered thermals from Next. They come in 2 packs, so they both have 2 sets. Numbers 26 is a top layer, so for your summer trip, that would be any light jacket or blazer that you're traveling with. The capsule wardrobe usually suggests 2, so for summer it could be 1 blazer or jacket and 1 overshirt or button-up shirt that you can use as a top layer. For winter trip, it could be any type of cardigan and also your outerwear. So outerwear is included. My outerwear piece is the one that I'm wearing. So my 27 number is a sporty clothes, and in the summer that would be like leggings and workout top, anything like that. For this specific trip, it's a ski trip, and I have my ski suit, which is a trouser and the jacket, and it all fits into this compartment of my suitcase. Another specialist item you need for the ski trip is definitely a fleece. Before, I would bring 2 fleeces. For this trip, I think just 1 fleece would be enough for me. And also accessories like your buffs, neck warmer, hats if you want to have any hats. I have one cute vintage from my mom, head warmer. Usually you will be wearing a helmet, so you'll not need anything for your hat. So hats you'll only need when you're upper ski, if you're coming to that destination, or if you're not skiing and afterward you need some type of hat. My number 28 is a pajama set. I love this colorful, nice pajama. I got it in Jaipur in India. It's still with me. It's like my winter pajama that I bring on my trips, and it makes me feel like home anywhere I go. I also include my sleeping mask as my pajama, but I put it separately. I will use it also in the airport, on the plane. That's why I'm putting it in my backpack pockets. I have it close to me. So numbers 29 and 30 are any extra clothes that you want to bring, maybe something special if you have a special event at your destination, or any special things or accessories that you might need for a ski holiday. That would be definitely goggles. the gloves and the hat, as I said. And I'm not bringing my casual gloves because I don't actually own any, so I'm gonna wear my ski gloves as my casual gloves on this trip, and I have no problem with that. My numbers 31 to 33, 34 are all type of shoes that you would need for this particular trip. I'm bringing 3 pairs of shoes because I'm a fashion person and I want to wear these sneakers. And we also live in a warm destination, so we're traveling from warm to cold, so I'm wearing my trainers on the airplane, and I'm gonna wear them casually in the city occasions if we're gonna be in a city when snow is not gonna bake, and I'm also gonna be wearing them on my way back. My other pair of shoe is a very important pair. That is a winter shoe, and I got these 3 loved Isabel Marant shoes. They were like brand new condition really, and they're gonna be timeless. They're my favorite pair of shoes for the winter. I made extra room for them. Basically you could travel in them and just have 1 pair of shoes. I think it's safer to have 2 pairs of shoes anyway, because anything might happen. It's like my regular rule for travel. You don't know what might happen to your shoes, like what if they get stolen or like something happens to them, they get wet or they rip. They're really good quality shoes. I don't think anything like that would happen to them, but just for the peace of mind, I think it's winter and 2 pairs of shoes are a must. So to make a bit more room in a suitcase, to accommodate me bringing my winter shoes and not wearing them, I put some of my winter clothes that are bulky but they're not heavy in my backpack, and this way I have more space and I only can bring a carry-on to this trip. So I have my leather pants, I have one of my thermal leggings, and I have my cashmere jumper in this backpack together with my gloves and hat and goggles. I think I forgot to mention travel adapters. I go with this one by Amazon. It was actually my number 3, but I quickly talked about it because I didn't talk about enough. This serves as a charger and as an adapter to any destination, European to UK plug, and obviously USB chargers that you might need. They were all in my like top 10 items that I'm bringing. I'm also bringing a charger for my watch, and if I'm bringing a camera, I'll be bringing chargers for the camera, but I'm not sure yet for these. And I have my necklace here. I'm using this cute pouch that I had together with my laptop case to keep it all together. My number 33 are flip-flops. You'll need them for almost any type of trip. For this trip, we definitely will have some moments where we'll go to spa and the pool, so they are necessary. I really like to wear another pair of shoes for pool usually, but they take like too much room if it's a bulkier type of shoe, so something really flat serves you much better. I actually forgot to pack them for my kids and my husband, so this is really good that I'm making this video now. So I'm now gonna remember to actually put them, and it's a good idea to have a visual list with you so you can go through it again and again just to make sure you don't forget anything. So my numbers 34 and 35 are any type of hats. So for summer that would be wide brimmed hat and caps. So for this trip, I already mentioned I have my winter clothes and my hats already packed here. My numbers 36 and 37 are 2 bags if I want to have 2. At the moment we're gonna bring my backpack, and I think I'm gonna be very luxurious woman and very glamorous, and I think that I might actually bring this little baby to this trip. And I actually made this strap out of the boots. The boots, they had the laces, they had some spare laces that were red, and red accents are like really hot at the moment. I actually never travel with this bag, especially when I travel alone with 2 kids. It's really hard. I just like very minimal. This takes a lot of room and it doesn't make sense to put it anywhere, so I think it's fairly safe where we travel, and I think I'm gonna try to wear it. And I'm traveling with my husband, so I feel like a very luxurious woman this time, and actually can wear it. And I think on a bulky kind of clothes it actually looks cute. I'm gonna show you my total outfit in just a bit just so you have an idea. This is what I'm gonna wear to the airport. And my trousers are all Alexander Bang. I think they're still sold, and honestly, like they've been with me in so many places, and I just like can't part with them. And they were in my archive, and I actually pulled them out recently, and I was sure that I'm not gonna wear them again, but I actually like wearing them because they fit so great, and I had them adjusted at the waist. As I said, I have my Totemi t-shirt that is just like really good quality basic, and I wear a lot, and it just gives me that layer. And when I'm in Abu Dhabi, I'll wear it without jumper, obviously, because it's too hot outside. I have my cashmere jumper that is men's section H&M, and I'm gonna turn it sideways. It's slightly long, which is kind of nice because if you want to be warm, you can just like do it like that. Actually, I don't care that it doesn't look as cute, but just for styling purposes, so it looks nice to you, I'm gonna wear it sideways. And my sneakers are Chanel, also from 2020. I bought them during COVID when everybody was so depressed. I had like a few big purchases that year. The jacket is Zara from the boys section. My mom got it for herself, but maybe it didn't work for her. She doesn't actually like the fit, so it's for like 14-year-old boys, and I think I'm gonna wear it, and then my son is gonna turn 13 and he can wear it. Maybe I'll upgrade it to something more like adult. I still like can't bring myself to investing into night jackets. I really like the Prada jackets, but before I liked the Dior jackets, so I like anything that is like trendy, but I just cannot justify it as I don't wear it enough. And I'm gonna try to bring this baby with me, and it just will serve me as a very cute and very heavy phone holder, because these bags, they actually don't fit stuff at all, like maybe wipes, passport, and a phone holder, and that would do. And this is purely because my husband is traveling with me and we're going all together, so I'm not gonna be the one carrying the kids and all the suitcases. But at the same time, because I wanted to be minimal and not bring a huge suitcase, I'm gonna have to wear my backpack as well, and hopefully they match, and I hopefully still look some type of glam, I hope. Like, let me know what you think about this combo. Is it a bit too loud? It's like you know, like this person, like I'm that person. I actually love, like I love watching those videos of ladies who go solo traveling for months, and they bring like huge backpacks. And I honestly, like when I grow up, like when I'm gonna be 40, when my kids grow up, I want to be that lady, and you'll see me one day packing for the solo trip for 2 months, where I'm gonna bring all of my life in my suitcase. Alright, so that was number 36 and 37, 2 bags that I'm bringing to that holiday. Otherwise, I want to tell you, I really like flat bags, like flat totes that are not bulky at all. And for summer travel, I just put one in, like when my suitcase is packed, I put it in the middle and then I shut it, and it's perfect. So my Prada summer tote is perfect for that. My other favorite flat bag that is like so multifunctional is my The Roll little bag. It also is just like small, flat, it serves as a jewelry case, and then I can wear it out and it looks really cute, and it's really, really small. It's not small like the bags that don't hold stuff, but it packs flat and doesn't take too much room. Hope that makes sense. My number 38 are bras. As you mentioned, I'm wearing one and I have one more to go. Non-sporty, just like normal regular bras that are comfortable. My 39 are socks, and I'm slightly overpacker in terms of socks. I think I have this cold trigger, so I probably have 2 pairs of warm socks for skiing. I like to use polyester cheap socks for skiing. I got them before, long time ago at Primark, and I love them. Honestly, I tried specialist socks and they made my feet really cold, and I also own a pair of silk specialist ski socks. They really work well for me. For non-skiing, I'm actually still making my mind, but I always just bring too many socks. So for my trainers, I'll use something like short socks, these, and my bulky ones, all the ones that I have are white, and I have one blue. I think that would go, but everything else is actually packed, and I have one pair of warm and nice and fluffy cashmere socks from Mango. My number 40 is a laundry bag, and I have my own laundry bag. It doesn't have my monogram, but I think I should like make a writing of some sort that it is actually mine. Sometimes you give this to the housekeeper who does the laundry if the house has it, that option. I also bring a bigger version of a laundry bag when we go traveling with kids, and just everything that is not fresh and does not need to be worn again goes into that laundry bag, and it's just saves my day so much. And I like mine that is black, and it always looks like kind of nice. It also can double you as some kind of shoe holder, like, or some sort of organizer, but for me I just like light flat, and because I like to visually see everything that I pack. My number 41 is a hairbrush. I don't bring it with me in my backpack because I don't really use it. I just use it now because I'm filming. Usually it just goes directly into my suitcase. 42 are ties. I actually thought that I'm not gonna need any hair ties for this trip, but then I remembered that when you ski, your hair gets really electrolyzed and tangled, so it's nice to plait it. So I'm actually bringing 2 small hair ties with me for that purpose. My number 43 is anything that you need for hair, anything special. Sometimes I bring with me a small like hair protector spray that is just like moisturizing your ends, because my hair is long, and in hotels usually you have really good shampoo. Sometimes you don't have as nice conditioner, so sometimes I like to bring mine, but it definitely is not the must-have. My number 44 was the hair dryer, but obviously I just think about like where I'm going. Is it gonna have a hair dryer? Probably yes, so I don't have to bring one. It's just for me to like have that mental check. My number 45 are clippers, and these are really handy to snip any like threads, or if you're like running low on toothpaste, you can just like cut off the tube of the toothpaste and you have loads. Usually I actually fly with it, even like checked in luggage, because it's not long. It's considered safe to fly, especially like from Asian destinations. My number 46 are nail clippers, especially when you travel with kids. Their nails grow super fast. For this trip, I'm actually not gonna bring any. Number 47, 48, 49 and 50 are all kind of period items, so that would be like a feminine cup. I have one in a pouch like that. I have some tampons, and I'm gonna have some pads just because I have some extra room in a suitcase. And even if you're not expecting, you know, sometimes it's better to have one than having to run to the drugstore in a place where you don't know what things are. And it just makes sense. For long-term travel, I also bring period underwear or special underwear that I like to wear on those type of days. So we're at 50. 51 number is cream and care for like your feet and hands. So I'm actually just gonna have a hand cream. I'm finished with my foot cream. I'm just gonna use one for both. 52 is anything for your nails. Sometimes I bring my cuticle oil, and in a hotel sometimes you don't have too much things to do because you don't have to do all of your house kind of work. I have a small like bottle of cuticle oil, and I actually feel like very self-caring in my mode that I actually have it, and I want to use it because I have it. Actually, like I can't finish it. It's like lasting me so long, so I just want to finish it. All of my numbers 50 are all about like care and body care, depending on how long you travel for and what you usually need. 53, anything for shaving. I have laser done, so I don't actually bring it for this trip. I only bring a shaver for like a really long months long summer trips. For short trips I don't bother bringing it. 54 is like I like a peel glove, especially for longer trips, for when it's more than 14 days. Sometimes you want to have a nice peel on your body. Number 55 is any type of like acidic peel for your face if you use one, or something that you use to exfoliate if that's something that you use. I'm not bringing to this trip. Number 56 is something that I really like to buy at a destination, or I check if I have any, if I had any bought like packed face masks. It was really nice. Sit in a hotel, chill, and have a nice face mask. So if I don't have any, I'm not gonna bother, or if there'll be some place where they will have them, maybe I'll go and get some, because in a winter destination your skin tends to get quite dry quickly. 57 is any kind of like other face mask. I put a clay mask, but actually I'm not using it at the moment. 58 is a tweezer to just pluck your eyebrows. Also, if you're traveling for like a week or so. For this trip, I think I'm bringing, because I have my cosmetic case that doesn't take any room at all. 59 are floss, or disposable flosses. I know it's not so good for environment, but for traveling reason they're just so handy, and I bring them to this trip as well. They don't take too much room at all, and usually I have some in my pouch. I have this very beautiful Annie Hidden March case. It was a gift from Net-a-Porter to their clients, and I usually have a little bit of spare like personal care items here, just in case. They don't take too much room. They're always here if I need to use them. My number 60, again, for longer term travel, if you need specialist type of shampoo, anything for hair care, that would go to number 60. I usually don't bother, like if I'm somewhere for a long time, of course I might want to bring it. Maybe I want to bring something to exfoliate my scalp, or like do a specialist hair mask. But if you're traveling for like longer than a week, it's cheaper actually to go there and buy something not very expensive in a shop and do it at your destination than bring it and worry that it will leak, it will explode. That happened to me so many times. Or if it's not going to be allowed and they're going to take it from you at the airport. My numbers 61 to 65 are any kind of medicine that you use. Could be your like pills, could be pain meds, could be anything, any vitamins, supplements that you bring. I usually bring just like some painkillers. I have plasters because I have 2 young kids with me. I don't usually bring vitamins, but actually packed some Berocca because I love Berocca, and I sometimes have some caffeine pills. They kind of like a small like dietary like pick me up pill. I think sometimes I need to try microdosing because I like all kind of pills, and this is the best what I could find so far. It's a small jewelry case, and I just pack my pills in here. If you know any cute pill case that is really small, I don't want to invest in a big one. I don't think I actually need it. I just need a really small one. Please could you comment below and tell me if you know where I can get one. My 67, again, I put the perfume if it's a longer time of travel, and if you run out of that small bottle of perfume in your atomizer, you might want to get a travel size perfume at the destination. 68, anything for cold. You know, sometimes it's better if you take it then you're not gonna need it. So because I'm traveling with kids, I like to have these sachets of Calpol. I think they sell them in England for sure. I don't know about other European countries. Here unfortunately we don't have them. We don't only have like paracetamol or ibuprofen in really big bottles, and we recently traveled to Qatar with my kids, and my kid needed one, so we had to go to the pharmacy and get a really huge thing to help him with his fever. Number 69, something that I sometimes bring, I don't bring it with me anymore, is a small stain removing pen. It helps you like to remove those small stains, but actually I can manage now without it. I just give it a little bit like a wash with soap and water, and it actually works fine. My number 70, for some long-term travel, I bring a small tape. Sometimes you need to fix things, sometimes actually is a useful item to have. So then I have all kind of like non-essential items, and I'm kind of not bringing many of them to this trip because it's a short trip, but a lot of them I'm wearing. So my numbers 71 to 75 are like all like jewelry things. So 71 is any type of earring, and I'm trying to just like wear all of my earrings that I'm bringing with me. My number 72 are necklaces, and I just check that I have the necklaces that I want to bring. I just don't bother bringing any extras because it's a winter trip. I actually have one necklace that I've shown to you. it's in my charger's case, so it's just like a bulkier type of necklace to wear with my cashmere jumper in the evening. This one is really cute. I got it from Arcade and I'm loving it at the moment. Bracelets, so I have these bracelets that I'm going to be wearing, not taking them off, not packing them, just wearing whatever I have. 75, like if you're traveling long term and if you're going to be alone, you might want to bring some toys with you, just so you don't have to buy any at the destination, something that you use. Sometimes if you're not with your partner, sometimes you get lonely, so it's a good thing to have. My number 76 is a manicure and pedicure. Would you be able to get it at your destination if it's a longer trip, or would it be better to pack it with you, things that you need to do your manicure? I just usually clip my nails and I put like some cuticle remover and I just like remove it with a little stick. My number 77 are wipes. Wipes is something that everybody needs, especially with kids. I think without kids I actually never use wipes. I just go around without them. I go and I wash my hands, but sometimes you need to clean things. You need to you just need a wipe that need to clean your shoes, or you need to clean your phone or anything else, so this serves really handy. I buy them in bulk at Mumuso. They're really small and cute. They actually improved and make that even smaller, so it fits to any bag. Wet wipes and dry tissues that you sometimes need. Because I'm traveling with kids, I also bring some extra like spare from my multiple pack and I put it in a big kids suitcase because we're probably gonna run out and I don't want to buy any at my destination, so I'm just gonna use what I have. My number 78 are like also not really minimal needed, but because it fits into a suitcase and I'm gonna bring them, therefore are my makeup brushes. So you could do without them, you can just like do a really small flat brush for the blush, but I like to have one. It fits, so it's fine. I'm just gonna bring it. 79 is a packable tote. It's actually probably should be in my top 5 items list, but just so I don't forget to pack it, I always want to have a packable tote. Trying to find the one. I got this as a gift for my husband. It's so cute. It has a map of the world and doesn't look too feminine. The one that I have, it's too flowery and he doesn't really like using it, so a unisex looking one is a good one. Because when we travel, we love going to the local shops and just like trying on some snacks, and this is how we like to explore any new country. So obviously you will need a packable tote, and also if you're traveling hot to cold, you might not want to wear all of your winter stuff, so you need to pack them somewhere, and all of your bags are packed. You'll have an extra bag to pack any extra items that you need. And number 80 is a small sewing kit to repair things. You get one at a hotel, but depending on where you travel, you might not have things that you need. So if you have a really small sewing kit from the hotel, it's nice to take one with you. My numbers 80 to 90 are also not necessarily, they just things that make your trip much better. So my 81 is my Kindle that I'm still hesitating whether I will bring it. I quite like just reading on my phone these days, and I'm trying not to be distracted by the TikToks and things like that. And if you put your phone in airplane mode and actually on the plane, you can just read your book on your Kindle app and it's gonna be fine. It's just like extra like battery that you don't maybe use from your phone. Things that I don't like about Kindle books is that sometimes it doesn't have connectivity, sometimes they don't have enough battery at the moment that you want to use it, and you obviously need to bring an extra charger with it, because it used to last me a lot longer. Now I think it just lasts me for maybe 2 days if I use it all the time. My number 82 is something that I can write with. So I am one of those persons that I really like to have a notebook, and when I have any ideas, and when you travel you usually have a lot of really cool ideas and I want to write them down. For really long trips I sometimes also bring my big office set, like my content planner and my daily planner. I think they're too heavy and I actually don't need all of those. I think I'm just gonna try to use my like Google apps for like my daily agenda and my meetings. But when I like plan content, or like when I have really crazy cool ideas, I like to write them down, and this is just so good for have any place where you go. Like when I just leave the house, I want to have this with me. My number 83 is a driver's license. So also something that is not necessarily, but it can improve your time at the destination. If you're going to be driving, if you think you're going to be renting a car or using a vehicle, it's clever to bring a driving license, or think if you might need to bring one. My numbers 85 and 84 are things that you might need to travel to the destination, just like a mental check. Like, do I need a visa to go there? So getting there, do I have tickets? Do I have the booking? Do I have, you know, everything that you need to book for like getting there to the destination? You know, through COVID we needed those like tests to board the plane. So do I have anything extra to get there at a destination? Do I need a visa or some sort? And my 85 is like, do I have everything that I need to be there at the destination? Maybe your residence card, because some things are printed in your passport and some are not. So think about like your possibilities, like where you might be going. Sometimes you want to change your plans if it's a long-term travel and go to another destination, and your like other visa is in your other passport, so you'll need to think about like, oh, maybe I need to think about that as well. My number 86 is travel adapters. Obviously now I have it together with my charger, so it doubles as one item, which I'm really happy about. And 87 is chargers. Again, these are items that are extras, not like your phone charger, but to like anything extra that you bring, your Kindle or like your watch or any other devices. My 88 used to be extra battery. Now as a real minimalist, I don't pack these like power banks. There's like all kind of regulations that you can't bring them or you can't bring them, and I don't understand how it works. And you have to also charge them. You need to make sure they are charged. You need extra charges. I don't really like to bother with that, and they tend to not be good after like 6 months or so. So I just plug in whenever I can. I don't bring any power banks. I just put my phone on an airplane mode to save the battery, and this way it lasts you forever. I just turn it on when I need to something specific, like getting a taxi. And even in an airplane mode, like you can still like watch YouTube downloaded videos on the airplane, and you're not going to use too much battery. And then when you need a charge, you just like plug in with your normal charger, and you have the power that you need. My 89 is an extra hard drive if you do content, if it's like office on the go. In those cases I need one. For this trip I'm not gonna need one. My number 90 is a travel steamer. I actually don't own one, but I put one because I think it's nice. It would be nice to have one, because I sometimes travel and I take photos at a destination, and I always struggle with making things look really nice without like sending them somewhere to be like pressed or like especially like washed and ironed. That would be nice to have one. For this trip I don't bring a travel steamer either. And my numbers 91 to 100 are like all types of weather items. So if you go somewhere and the weather might change, and if you need like extra trousers, like if you have extra room for packing, if you bring a really big suitcase, you already packed your like normal clothes that you can wear, but maybe you want to stay there a bit longer. So my 91 is like bringing a bit more full like jeans, maybe, because jeans, they take a lot of room. They usually don't go to my travel capsule wardrobe because they're just like too bulky, and I don't want to wear them on the plane because they're not as comfortable. But if you can bring jeans, that would be like amazing, and you're bringing your outfits to the next level. My number 92 is a jacket that you would use for if the weather changes, also for like more variations in your outfit, looks cool. It's bulky, yes, but it's something that serves you and you can use like to stay warm. Then why not bring them? So my number 93 would be like extra like clothes, tops, like warm layers. My number 94 is an umbrella. Like think about like bringing an umbrella on a trip with you. This summer I actually traveled for a month, maybe a bit longer, and on a few occasions I used an umbrella that I was bringing with me, and I think it was really nice to have one. I felt like I was a real traveler. My number 95 would be raincoat. Like if you go to some destination when it gets really rainy, sometimes a raincoat serve you better and take less room if you get a really nice one. 96 is a hat. Obviously we have some because we're going to the cold destination, but if you're also going to warm destination and it might get cold later, then that would be your maybe item. 97 would be gloves. 98 any extra like warm socks. 99 warm fleece if it's like, for me that would be summer trip, but I not expecting to be cold, and then maybe I decided to take a plane and go to Finland and it's cold there, so it's nice to have that option. And my number 100 is a water bottle. Honestly, I don't always bring it with me, so it's kind of optional. I know it's nice to have one. This summer I was traveling and I lost my water bottle, so I'm not bringing it with me on this trip. I so hope that you loved watching this video. Please subscribe and give me thumbs up to help me grow my content, and I'm giving you hugs and kisses, and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye.